Hello, legends. The world believes everything is finally safe, that the greatest threats are already behind us. But the truth is far different. The signs of a new crisis have already begun to emerge. A storm is gathering on the horizon, and heroes from across the world are coming together once again, not to celebrate, but to prepare for a future filled with chaos, conflict, and uncertainty. Power is growing stronger than ever before. New threats are beginning to awaken. And amidst it all, there is one hero. A hero who stands far above fear. A hero who has surpassed every known limit. A hero whose power cannot be measured. And whose single punch can change everything. This is where the story begins. One Punch Man Season 3, Episode 1, Strategy Meeting. So get ready, because the battle that lies ahead will be bigger than anything we've seen before. The scene opens on a massive complex that resembles the headquarters of the Hero Association. Inside, multiple voices echo as a tense discussion unfolds. Sitch says, "Just when we thought damage to the city would be inevitable, a powerful attack pulverized that giant creature." Another executive response, "So you're saying Sentikoro disappeared without a trace?" Sitch continues, "It's hard to believe, but this is a feat only King could pull off. We are incredibly lucky to have King as our ally. As for the hero hunter, I hear Silverfang failed to capture him. What do you plan to do about this, Sitch? If he continues to hunt heroes like this, the Hero Association will cease to function." Sitch answers seriously, "You must no longer view Garou as a human, but as a monster. The next time he appears, he will be categorized as Threat Level Dragon, and an emergency alert must be issued." Another member questions, "But in reality, he's still a human, right? Could any normal person actually stand up to our S-class heroes barehanded? Just think about it. Maybe the strategy is the problem?" Another voice adds, "S-class heroes? Even at this stage, he is treating this as some kind of business." Sitch continues calmly, "It was unexpected that Silverfang failed to finish off Garou, but he did manage to leave him severely injured. At least this means Garou likely won't bolster the Monster Association's forces. If nothing else, we can count that as a win." A frustrated executive shouts, "Get Blast over here. Blast, I say. He's a top ranker, but he's not doing anything at all, is he?" Another official explains, "It's impossible to give Blast orders. He only operates as a hero voluntarily. He refuses to be bound by anyone and dislikes drawing attention. So even in the registry, his identity is undisclosed. But that's because we believe he's worthy of this special treatment. However, if humanity really needs help, I'm sure he'll take action." Narinki suddenly steps forward angrily. "What do you mean? That time is now. A monster abducted my son. It's been 24 hours since then. Why haven't you attacked?" Sekingal steps forward calmly. "I give you my word. We will save your son." Narinki asks, "And you are?" Sekingal replies, "I'll be commanding this rescue operation. My name is Sekingal. Pleased to make your acquaintance." A sudden flash lights up the room. Tatsumaki reacts instantly. "Huh." As the light fades, two figures behind her rise slowly. Tatsumaki says confidently, "What operation? I'll just sweep in and take care of things in no time. Do we know where the hideout is?" Child Emperor responds, "Child Emperor is working at full speed on it right now. I have surveillance robots probing Sentikoro's underground route. But the area is huge. We have 3 days, right?" Another voice corrects, "We only have 2 days left." Child Emperor reacts, "Ugh, no sleep for me." Tatsumaki looks ahead calmly. "The hideout is somewhere in City Z's ghost town, right?" She continues, "Shall I just wipe it out?" A burst of psychic energy explodes outward. Kaboom! An official quickly interrupts, "We must tread carefully since there is a hostage." Tatsumaki replies casually, "Sounds like a pain in the neck. If they hadn't done that, they'd have no chance against me. The monsters must be afraid of me. Another hero comments. The opponents are pretty formidable. Tatsumaki dismisses it. Yeah, whatever. Did you call us here just to give us that warning? Another hero begins explaining. Actually, yesterday, Drive Knight forcibly continued the investigation on his own. He ignored our warnings and entered the ghost town ahead of us. Another voice reacts. Why would he go alone? The explanation continues. He's never lost a battle, so he must have been confident. But since last night, we haven't been able to pick up a signal from his transmitter. I think it's safe to assume that Drive Knight has been defeated. Tatsumaki responds coldly. I don't care either way. You'd better hurry up and assemble your team. Who have you got left? Sekingal answers. The Monster Association gave us a 3-day ultimatum. We still have time. As soon as the other heroes are ready, they will rush over too. Atomic Samurai speaks while standing among them. Still on standby? What's going on? A child is being held hostage? Another hero says. You didn't know about that, Atomic Samurai? You also reek of blood. Atomic Samurai replies calmly. Since yesterday, I've been scouring mountains and caves, looking for hidden monsters and slashing them up, left and right. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to find the Monster Association's hideout though. Another voice responds. Yeah, makes sense. I hear the Monster Association's hideout is in the ghost town. A man reacts in shock. What we know that much? Atomic Samurai continues. Well, fighting head-on at the hideout sounds easy enough. I suggest we all get some rest till then. Another hero turns away. Okay, I'm going to take a shower. She walks off but suddenly stops. Oh my, she looks ahead as Amai Mask appears. Amai Mask walks forward slowly and says, I heard the assault team would be made up of an elite few. But, for some reason, there are some here who don't fit the bill. This is not a picnic. How about we refrain from bringing our fun friends, Atomic Samurai? I'd like the small fry to stick to fighting other small fry. You got that? It wouldn't be so bad if they just die. But what if they're taken as hostages or used as human shields? That would be a major hassle. If that ever happens, can you give them the orders to commit Harkiri? Another voice interrupts. Hey, take it easy, Mr. Handsome. Amai Mask, are you on the team? Amai Mask replies. Of course. Those monsters interrupted my concert. Atomic Samurai responds. I see. My disciples are tough. You know, I'll tell them to protect the pretty boy idol when he gets in trouble. So relax. Amai Mask answers coldly. In trouble? I can't believe there are people who still doubt my combat abilities. I only stay in Class A because it's easier to oversee everything. I can move up to Class S at any time. Let's see now. To put it simply, so an imbecile can understand. I'm stronger than you. Atomic Samurai reacts. Huh? Oh yeah? A disciple shouts. Master, keep your cool. The tension rises, but the scene suddenly shifts. Inside a prison, Puri-Puri prisoner stands in front of a warden. Puri-Puri prisoner says, Warden, you sure I can just walk right out the front door? The warden replies, This is an extralegal measure. Let me remind you that every time you've broken out of prison to do hero work, that's all been illegal activity. I don't like how the Hero Association gives a guy like you preferential treatment. But just this once, I can't afford to say that. There was a single cat-like monster who turned some of the prisoners into monsters and took them away. Many officers who fought back lost their lives. You're a hero out there, aren't you? Isn't that right, boss of the prisoners? Get revenge for us. Puri-Puri prisoner steps forward confidently. Leave it to me. I'll make them pay dearly for wrecking this place while I was gone. A prisoner calls out from behind. Hang on, boss. I knitted a sweater for you. Please wear it if you like. Puri-Puri prisoner takes it and says, Oh, thank you. This will give me courage. The scene transitions again. Back inside the headquarters, Isamu stands at the center with several people behind him. He begins to speak as the next phase of the plan unfolds. The room feels tense as he looks around at everyone staring at him. Hey, you mind leaving the room? I can't focus with you all staring at me. As soon as he says this, the guards begin to leave one by one. The space grows quiet. He keeps his eyes fixed on the screen, slowly chewing on a lollipop, his expression calm but sharp. Hey Metal Knight, I know you're pretending not to be there. Please answer. What? I feel like I'm wasting a lot of time and effort. He bites down hard on the lollipop. It cracks and breaks, and his tone turns aggressive. I'm sure you figured out where the hideout is by now, right? Please tell me. We're running out of time. Are you going to let the hostage die? By not telling you, the hostage might die. The frame shifts forward, focusing on the screen as the call continues. But if I do tell you, I bring death to not only the hostage, but to all of you. I will make a rational choice based on justice. Isamu slams his hand down firmly. There's another option. You can join the operation. What are you so afraid of? What is the state of your machine body right now? If it has been destroyed, which monster did that to you and how? Drops of blood fall, heavy and slow, as the answer comes. Monster King Orochi. It was just one strike. The arm I used to guard myself was destroyed. As the words continue, Metal Knight appears on screen, carrying on without hesitation. Even the self-destruction device was disabled. It's not the Monster Association I'm afraid of. Evil powers are watching for their chance to take over the world. When humanity's defenses become weak, they'll strike all at once to take everything. Be careful. Don't trust anyone around you. If you want to enforce justice, do it alone. Build up your strength and save it for the right time, Child Emperor. The call cuts abruptly. The screen goes blank, replaced by a cold no signal. Isamu gasps under his breath, frustration building inside him. The scene shifts. The Hero Association is useless. Listen up, all of you, even as I speak. My son is trembling in fear as he waits for help. Head over to the abandoned area of City Z immediately and find the monster's hideout and rescue my son. The battle suits you are wearing are secret weapons obtained from special channels. The performance of these suits easily surpass the power of any professional hero. Narinki Private Force. Make full use of your battle suits and exterminate every single monster you encounter. The full team stands ready, geared up for battle. I'll pay whatever you name for the success fee. Bring back Waganma alive, and you will live in luxury for generations to come. Go! The command echoes, and the scene changes into a deserted, lifeless city. Zombieman steps into view, scanning the area carefully. I'm pretty sure it's that small building. I got you cornered. His voice turns aggressive, but before anything unfolds, the scene cuts again. Now inside Saitama apartment, footsteps echo through the stairs. Fubuki voice rises as she climbs upward. The blizzard bunch has been wiped out. Well, half of it is my sister's fault. This is an emergency. I need to use this place as a branch office of the blizzard bunch to hold a meeting. She reaches the door and rings the bell. A man opens it. Yes? Seta. Wait, who are you? Oh, a friend? The camera shifts inside, revealing a completely unexpected sight. Everyone is casually enjoying themselves. You have a visitor, Saitama. Fubuki gasps at the scene. King turns his head toward her. Blizzard's here again. Saitama speaks casually, still relaxed. Hey, how come the monster I raised died right away with just a single hit of yours? Genos looks toward Fubuki while adjusting his parts. What do you want? Hellish Blizzard? Master is not taking any new disciples. Bang lies on the ground, speaking in between the conversation. Sorry, it's so cramped. Would you hand me that poultice? Fubuki frustration keeps rising as the situation makes no sense to her. Why would wine be Earth's weakness? But I'm at level 27 and you're at level 15, you know. Even if you're at the highest level, Old Man Golem can't beat Meow Meow types. It's a weak character to begin with. Saitama reacts instantly. What? You should have told me that sooner. This armpit character, that one's weak too. Actually, only the cute characters are strong. Oh, forget it. That just ruined it for me. Fubuki stands there, completely frustrated, trying to process everything. What is going on? Saitama finally looks at her. Huh? Why are you here? Her tone turns sharp and urgent. It's an emergency. The Blizzard bunch got wiped out. The monster organization is extremely dangerous. This is no time to be playing games. Do you have any idea what's going on right now? Saitama calmly lies down, completely unbothered. Hey, you don't need to yell. I just got home a while ago and was taking a short break. Fubuki snaps instantly. Don't lie down. Gino steps in, speaking firmly as Fubuki looks toward him. Just like Master said, we were also facing some tough opponents. Don't think you guys were the only ones. Hearing this, Fubuki calms down slightly. Yeah, I can tell from the way you look. I know King was here before. But what's Silverfang doing here now? Silverfang answers calmly. I fought alongside them, so Saitama is letting me rest here. I got a little carried away, threw my back out, and now I can't move. Another man speaks from the side. My knees gave out. Using fist of roaring QI, rending air after so long took its toll. Fubuki looks at all of them, finally understanding the situation. I see. Sounds like it was hard on you all. Except for him. He looked like he doesn't have a care in the world. Hey Saitama, you're acting all cool and calm. But you're actually panicking, right? Saitama answers without any change in expression. Not really. It's just the same as usual. Fubuki yells in disbelief. What? There's no way this situation is the same as usual. Saitama turns toward King, confused. Why is she getting mad? King responds seriously. I hate to break it to you, but this situation is not the same as usual. Fubuki pulls a table and sits down, slamming it loudly again and again. Bam bam. Come sit. We are going to have a strategy meeting right now. Bam bam. Saitama looks at her, still confused by everything. Seriously, why are you here? Fubuki raises her voice sharply. Genos, your class S. The Hero Association executives haven't told you about their next moves? Genos glances at Saitama, then back at Fubuki before answering calmly. I was supporting Master Saitama yesterday at a martial arts tournament and also in a battle myself. Not to mention, the transmitter for the association got melted and was destroyed. From behind, Bang adds casually. I dropped mine into a crack in the ground. King follows up. I noticed mine was broken too. It might have been because of the shock waves from Saitama's punch. Fubuki looks at all of them, growing more serious. So what's the next move? We're on the brink of war with the monsters. Genos responds without hesitation. I need to undergo some repairs first. Fubuki sighs. Well, obviously. Bang speaks while resting. We're gonna need time to recover before we can get back into action again. You can't beat age. Fubuki turns toward King. What about you, King? King hesitates slightly before answering. I think there's some other business I have to tend to. So Saitama and I are the only ones who are ready to go. So what do you say? Headquarters probably has its own special task force. That's devising a plan. But at times like this, actions taken by Class B heroes and below can affect their future evaluation. So we should try to do something to contribute. The camera shifts towards Saitama as Fubuki raises her voice again. Hello, are you listening? This time, the enemy is a large group of monsters that usually act independently. But they have formed an alliance which is unusual. However, their organizational structure likely is more about domination than cooperation, with a boss giving orders. Silverfang responds thoughtfully. Right? A monster group. If Garou's joined up with them, that's gonna be trouble. Yeah, we may never get another chance to fight Garou alone. If they still have any monsters as strong as that centipede on their side. It's not looking good. Might as well quit being a hero. Bang. King looks towards Saitama. Hey Saitama. Looks like the hero hunter you've been wanting to meet was at that scene. You just missed him. Saitama replies calmly. On my way home, I heard that he hunted down more heroes. The frame shifts to a building and Saitama stands there, his expression turning serious. That's unforgivable. Shameful, especially since he hasn't come for me yet. Is it because I'm the caped baldy? As he says this, he starts putting on his suit. King calls out, Saitama? Genos follows. Master? Saitama responds while heading out. I'm going out for a bit. Genos shouts from behind. Do you know where Garou is? Saitama answers simply. I'm gonna look for him. When I find Garou, I'll punch him. I'll also buy Napa cabbage on the way back. With that, he closes the door and leaves. The room falls quiet again. Fubuki stands there, slightly stunned. Here I was calling the shots, but I'm left out in the cold again, trying to get Saitama and his crew. To join the Blizzard bunch will not be easy. The scene slowly dissolves. A new figure appears, his entire body wrapped in bandages, revealing a well-built muscular frame beneath. The camera moves closer, revealing his face. It is Garou. His eyes suddenly open. Huh, where am I? He slowly sits up from the bed. Did I survive? My memory is a bit fuzzy. Garou notices a letter placed on a table. As he looks at it, a voice echoes. Welcome to the Monster Association. The fact that you are reading this means you survived. Be aware that we are the ones who saved your life. So wait quietly in this room without causing any trouble. Going outside right now will only make you a target for heroes. What you need is a place to belong. There are a change of clothes. Please feel free to use them. Garou crushes the letter in his hand and throws it away. OWW. It hurts like hell. My whole body. I'm thirsty and I need food to replenish my blood. He kicks the door violently, sending it flying open as he steps out. I was fighting the old man, then that bird guy appeared. The Monster Association. They get on my nerves. What happened to the old man? He was fighting that centipede. Oh well, who cares? The smell of blood permeates the stagnant air, makes me wanna puke. And it's so quiet, my ears are ringing. Am I deep underground? Who cares? The story shifts to another moment. Voices echo in fear. Please have mercy. We were wrong. We'll never defy you ever again. No, I don't want to die. Garou watches silently. But you took out 2 of my soldiers. I can't just let you walk out of here. Your employer equipped you with powerful gear. So you'd better fight till the end. Everyone here just loves turning anyone who resists into a plaything. The soldiers tremble, tears streaming from their eyes. GRR. It's all his fault. Damn it. If that freak robot hadn't shown up, we could have escaped to the surface. A strange voice responds. Looks like the advertising worked. Thanks for the gift. I'm glad a capable new recruit came to us. You pass with flying colors. Tell me, what is your name, newbie? The camera shifts, revealing a fully armed machine holding a sword. I am Machine God G5. Threat level demon. Machine God G5. I was deployed by the organization to aid the Monster Association. The creature responds with interest. Organization, huh? How did you get to this hideout without getting lost? Can I talk to your creator? So be it. In any case, we welcome you. Besides, we have another arrival anyway. Garou listens silently from the shadows. Stay hidden and wait a little longer, Garou. A voice directly in my head. Is it telepathy? Machine God G5 continues. Having fought them myself, I can say that. Their battle suits have extremely high combat capabilities and are highly valuable. However, they appear to be customized for each individual. So no one else, let alone a monster, would be able to use them. The creature responds thoughtfully. In other words, we should let them live and use them as pawns. a woman suddenly slams a whip against the ground. Everyone flinches. Then, "You're mine. I'll train you well." One of the men shouts in fear. "Train? What on earth? Please just let us go." She strikes again. Quite. Their armor tears apart instantly. Excellent. I'm lucky to have such promising slaves. Footsteps echo as someone approaches. All eyes turn toward the figure. It is Garou. From the front, the creature speaks. "Hey, Garou. You're up early. So that's the hero hunter. He got rescued. I like him. And treated for his injuries. Why did Garou take interest in a mere human? Is he human? A monster? Silence. I'm going to have an important talk with him now." Garou looks ahead, noticing a massive presence behind. "What the heck is that giant in the back? What do you want me to do?" The atmosphere grows heavier as the discussion inside the Monster Association continues. After the recent battle, there are fewer than 30 remaining threat level demon or higher monsters left. Even so, we are still strong enough to win. But what we lack right now is unity and a leader. I'd like you to become a member of the leadership and assist me. Another presence steps into view. A leader already? That's a pretty sweet deal. Garou continues, his tone calculated. I was looking for someone with a strong anti-hero ideology like him. He's a lone wolf, but even if he is battered, the way he goes for the jugular against classes heroes is truly praiseworthy. However, our boss, Lord Orochi, has one condition. Prove that you are a true monster. Garou responds without hesitation. "You want me to grow a horn?" A massive presence looms as Orochi speaks. "You have one day. I don't care who it is. Bring me the head of a hero. If it's a hero's life you want." A voice cuts in. "Hate to give you the bad news, but Silverfang and his buddies are alive. Sentikaro was defeated." Garou gasps. The scene shifts to a dark, ruined prison-like area filled with webs and silence. Garou speaks again. "Sorry to bother you. I have a favor to ask you." A monster responds coldly. "PH, what do you want?" "Threat level demon. Insect god." Another voice follows, unstable and eager. "I want so badly to hear a human scream. Threat level demon. King the Ripper. I'm about to lose my mind. Hurry up." Garou gives the order. Garou went outside. We hear the order. Follow him. The scene changes. Garou walks alone through the shadows, his presence calm but dangerous. With this, the episode comes to an end. After the ending, another scene appears. Hellfire Flame and Gale Wind walk together, talking among themselves. Yesterday, it was Goketsu. And today, Sentikaro was defeated. Yeah, I bet even Garou didn't expect to top monsters to go down before the decisive battle. Is that why he's trying to recruit the hero hunter? So he can be one of the key warriors? I have no idea what Garou is thinking. Not like I'm interested or anything. As long as I can destroy the Hero Association and Flash, I'm all good. We recruited Speed of Sound Sonic, but what happened to him? I haven't seen him around. Maybe he couldn't adapt to the monster cells. The camera suddenly shifts. Inside a toilet, the sound of a flush echoes. Speed of Sound Sonic emerges, clearly exhausted. I suffered all night, but I think the worst is over. I hate those bastards from the Monster Association. No one told me my stomach would get this upset. I'll pay them back for this one day. Whatever. I never had any intention of teaming up with the monsters. I just wanted to take advantage of them. My only target is Saitama. That being said, I can feel it. A new power. My body is definitely changing. My body feels light. It may take a while to get used to it. So this is monsterization. A villainous smile spreads across on Speed of Sound Sonic face. The episode ends on that chilling note. If you enjoyed this episode breakdown, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. For more anime storytelling and full episode narrations like this, stay tuned. Next episode is going to get even more intense.